Games, games, and games. What do you think of when you see all these retro and somewhat slightly newer games? Perhaps you remember the Game Boy original from 1989. With its corrupt cartridges. Perhaps you remember the Game Boy Color with its upped color. Perhaps you remember the legendary advanced graphics of the Game Boy Advanced SP. Or maybe you remember things as old as Atari circling the gift you wanted in your little game book. Perhaps some remembered listening to their favorite cassette and their little cassette player along while playing their little Game Boy. But from legends everywhere, like Atari, NES, even Sega, there was a huge variety to choose from. What I'm going to do today is pick a game that I want to review. And out of every choice, from iconics like Pokemon to remakes like the Atari Flashback in the corner here, or even as classics as F1 Race for the Game Boy, today we're going to explore one that not many kids might have had, but one that almost every kid would have wanted. I present to you the Super Nintendo Superscope with Superscope 6. This particular item at hand is a infrared gun built for the Super Nintendo, wireless and super cool, running off 6 AA batteries. I have not fully tested this one, but it does have everything for it. When new, one of these was probably not any cheap. But it came with your copy of Superscope 6, which included 6 iconic games. Instead of your unwieldy, bulky, even though it's not really that bad, Super Nintendo controller, you were using this Super Nintendo box, which was bulkier, but you'll see and understand it in a bit if you don't already. Plugging in using this connector here to the controller port on your Super Nintendo, like so. And then you'd put the box, well, I'll route it, right over here on top of the duff. And as you can see, it was a clever idea, but was it well executed? We are going to find out. Are the games contained within this compact cartridge worth it? Is the Superscope any good? We will find out today. First, you must load the unit up with 6 AA batteries. Instructions are within it, or like here, that will show you how. These batteries should be good, as most of them are new, and the Duracells, I don't know how good they are, because they're Duracells. But yeah. So you can see it is pretty cool. You have a turbo option. Fire button's up here, which is not as cool. It does scream bazooka, but a trigger would make a lot more sense here. It does have a cursor, what it claims here, but it's more like a button. I have no idea how it works. And then obviously, your scope, which I don't like that design on. It feels kind of tacky. It's cool though, definitely old school. Pretty neat. But does it work? Well, let's find out. As you can see here, the legend, Superscope itself. Now let's see how wieldy this little toy truly is. Does it work? That's the big question. Should work. Batteries might be low. Give me a sec. Alright, well that was a stupid issue. Gotta plug it into the damn controller port number 2, which I guess makes sense as the NES Zapper was the same way. I will say it is very accurate. Oh, that was kind of off. Guess we're playing Laser Blaster. I think you need to use the regular controller. Let's see how this game performs. You can't select type A. What a load of BS. This is garbage. I just restarted. This is awful. I want to play Blasters now. Alright. Let's see how this works. Okay, we're doing 2 players, I guess, which I did not know was possible. I don't think... What kind of BS is this? I do not understand this at all. Can I just exit that mode? There we go. That's kind of stupid. Out of ammo. What? They give you 2 bullets. This game's okay. It's nothing fancy though. I wouldn't say the scope is that accurate. Half the time, doesn't seem to shoot that well. That just might be because of its age though. Let's reset it. Let's try the next game, I suppose. Close enough. I want to play Laser Blaster, if it'll work. Or Laser Blazer, whatever the heck it's called. Yes, type B. There we go. That took forever. This is very not accurate. Damn, I shot that in time. You just get, like, infinite bullets. It just counts the amount you shoot. That's kind of lame. I've had my fill of that game. Plug in the controller to port 1 so I can... Is that the only options? That's it. That's the awesome 6 amazing games. It's all Blasterous and Laser Blazer. That's like the stupidest thing ever. So let me get this straight. You pay about, well, I'm gonna say about $100 when new. 60. Let's say 60, because I'm pretty sure it was $60 when new. For this amazing piece, you gotta spend the money on the AA batteries for this. 6 AA's. And you'd have to use them over and over. And if you already have that, at that point, you're gonna want to get a Game Boy too and stuff. Or you probably already have one. So, why would somebody in their right mind blow their money on this? I think it's the whole appeal to it is it was new, advanced, and cool. So, like, everybody wanted it. And there was no internet to tell you, oh, this thing isn't that good, I wouldn't recommend it, and not many people could afford it. Is it cool nowadays? Yeah, it's cool. I don't see why it isn't. It's pretty damn sweet. It's like a bazooka. Is it convenient? No. It's big, bulky, it's not collapsible. Does it work good? It's a little accurate, a little not accurate, depends on the day, depends on the time. Is it fun? With the Superscope 6, not really at all. But, it is very cool. I will give it that. And I think it does have loads of potential, but for now, it's pure ass. And it's nothing good. But I'm still fond of it. I'm definitely keeping it. And I might enjoy it in the future. But with that, I give you my first review video. But stay tuned as we have all of these piles of crap to review.